Postal worker having a mental breakdown? Let's get into it.
Here at Sunnyvale Public Safety acknowledge this is a very unusual case. And as you'll see, watching the behavior on tape only raises more questions. The postal worker with his vehicle nearby was apparently making his mail rounds on Cordilleros Avenue last Wednesday when he suddenly walked into the middle of the street and began talking out loud, at first seemingly to himself. A couple driving down the street stopped when they say they couldn't get around him, then started shooting video with their phone cameras from a distance when the postal carrier turned his attention on them. The husband and wife asked not to be identified because they say they are scared of the mail carrier.
He kept pointing at me, saying that he was going to shoot me, shoot my wife, and shoot everybody in the car, basically. So I started getting scared. He kept reaching into his pocket. At the same time, with his other hand, he kept making gestures that he's going to shoot me.
The man says the mail carrier got more and more agitated and started using racial insults.
He was saying basically that I don't belong here, saying that he's going to shoot me, that go back to my country, go collect welfare, and whatnot. Just crazy remarks. I've never seen this man before in my life.
Officers arrived and removed the couple from the scene. The Public Safety Department confirms the postal carrier made similar threats and gestures at police, then tried to flee. Officials say after talks failed, they sent a canine officer, but say the mail carrier injured that dog with pepper spray. A neighbor shot this photo of the mail carrier face down on the ground as officers arrested him on a felony charge of making criminal threats and 2 misdemeanor charges of obstructing a police officer and harming a police canine. He did not have a weapon except for the pepper spray. The woman involved says she's still rattled by the incident.
I did take his threats very seriously, and I was afraid because I had never been treated like that before by anyone, especially not a postal worker in my neighborhood.
Since the mail carrier was classified as a mental health case, Sunnyvale Public Safety says he would have been detained for up to 72 hours for psychiatric hospitalization. So, as is typical in these cases, very few details have been released on his current status. We reached out to the U.S. Postal Service, but did not get a response.
So in other words, these people never heard such racist things. When it comes down to someone having a mental breakdown and you recording this person having a mental breakdown, you didn't call 911 so 911 could come and look after the person. You decided to take your phone out and start recording a person having a mental breakdown. And then when the person see you recording them, the person turned their attention from whoever or whatever they was talking to in the middle of the street to you. At that point, you should have just called 911 and drive away. But you wanted to stay there and record someone having a mental breakdown. Let me know what you guys think.